You can click X, correct? Carl, go to your jerseys and change the cleats and make sure it's C.
Well, Coach, no precipitation to speak of, but still a very chilly December day in Philly. Winter coats and hot chocolate abound here at Lincoln Financial Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Go now. 60 yours. Hey, Charlie.
45. Mike, 40.
Yep. Got one. Hey, check Mike 45. Shoot.
On 1st and 10, Eason. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So if they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Hey, Orbit.
45 to Mike.
On 3rd and 2, Eason, good win, able to haul it in. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
He's checking.
They'll try to draw Lindsay. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Eason. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good
We have the
example of
#1
why.
defense in the
They set an
NFL.
aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers,
Hope we
and they
can
went
play
after
like
that one and took it all the way.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
What you mean you let
And
it
this will
slide?
not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Check 45.
Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And just no chance of turning
Bryce
the
Hall,
corner. He can only get
the
back to the
greatest
line of
pickup in the
scrimmage.
offseason.
Second and
He
10
played
coming
better
up.
than he played better than Trayvon did.
You don't
He's
see that
rookie.
a ton, do you? Where the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
Here we go, here we go.
On third down, Eason.
Play ball
To
chasing.
escape, and he goes down. I was waiting for them to get there first because the momentum they carry from last week, unbelievable. They had a snowman, 8 sacks.
You were surprised that it took this long, and this isn't that long, truthfully. But here's the thing. If you've seen that on tape, your offensive line is going to have to ask for help. Tight end has to stay in. If you use a fullback, keep him in. Make sure you have extra people to try and keep your quarterback upright. Didn't work on that play.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Now back to throw. And that is incomplete.
I got
he
so
had a defender
scared
right
because
there
you
with him to
blitzed
force
all
that to the
and
ground.
you played
And
that.
4th down now coming
Why?
up. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
No,
And
it
it's one of the
wasn't.
goals of the game.
If I
They
had
gotta
more
be
time,
effective on
I'd have
passing
threw that to
downs.
Brandon
It's one of the few
Cooks.
things defenses chart.
He had
How
a
did we
whole
do on
open
3rd
lane.
down?
None of your
That's a
corners
nice
is
start for
fast
them in
enough
this
for
one.
him.
And that
That's a
ball's going
great
to
point.
angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute
That's why he got paid
Downs
in
it
the beginning
inside
of
the
the season.
5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they begin this drive in very precarious field position inside their own 5.
And remember, this is a defense that's already scored once in this game, so you've got to really take care and make sure that you're blocking these guys to try and wedge the ball out from the shadow of your own end zone.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
All right, no more
After one, 7-0.
rushing in that form, running the
RDA
ball in that
Sports.
formation. That's good.
Man open, it's Goodwin. Touchdown!
I can't believe I just gave up 6
Giants.
points off of that.
Marquise Goodwin, 87
All
yards.
3 of my
as
corners
they are
and the
now on
linebacker
board here in
got
the
jellied
first
up.
half.
None of them got blocks yet.
Gano the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
The Windy City, bro. I think it's the city. It's probably December.
Already
right
at the
now.
line, this
And
Philly
you're talking about
offense
why
set
is
to
it so
go.
windy?
And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves.
And he can't get away from the pressure the Giants get there. Von Miller able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. From the gun to give to Mixon. And he'll be taken down right around the 27.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
He'll look to throw. Try to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. Room here to run. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal. It's a quarterback sneak. And he is
You didn't even score.
Touchdown, Giants. It's their quarterback.
Tell me what part of that touched the end zone. You didn't touch the ball.
And the Giants have
Bro,
taken
nothing
the
touched the
lead.
end zone, correct? And they
Extra
gave you
point
that.
try good by Gano. And that makes the score 14-7.
Not one part of the ball touched the
kickoff
end
team on
zone.
the
Man.
field
He
now
laid,
as they
he
will
literally
send this
laid
one
on the
away.
ground. That's literally what he just did.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement
Miller.
here. Yeah, they've fallen behind.
Literally
but having
in the
improved, they can go down
backfield
and score.
before I can
So
hand
what was
the
the
ball
formula to
out.
get them down there the
Man,
first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Brandon Cooks, block somebody.
So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very
All we had to do
manageable.
was touch
Yeah, they
him.
love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
Back to throw here. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of into heavy traffic, and it's
Animation
intercepted.
is that? Like, it's not even letting me jump.
And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now, their last 2 drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row. To throw on second down. Eason gets this one to...
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
To throw on third down. Eason. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
I guess so. I guess so. You just threw that. You just threw that up,
now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey.
You didn't even want to throw that, yo. I just blanked it, yo.
Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular...
I mean,
but most of the players are just like we
shouldn't have
saw
caught
there.
that at
Keep
all.
them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Ready. 60 or 5. Here we go. 45's the mark. I know he ain't got it.
On third down, Eason going right side here, and that's complete. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27, no first down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
Once
Back to the
again,
air here
bro.
after the INT on the last drive. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. He'll look to throw. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually...
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando.
Granted, Aaron Donald gets double teamed, or he gets checked after he get a block kick every time. I'm watching it. I'm watching it happen.
Here in quarter number 3.
I'm watching Aaron Donald get a block kick,
and then it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants' 37.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll set up a throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's going to get to the 31.
That was the smallest window ever.
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And they move this all
You ran away at the last second.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll give it to Mixon. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Stepping up, he's going to...
Yes!
Front Eagles touchdown. It's their quarterback. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And once again, the Eagles are
I only been
back
upgrading Scrambler the whole season.
PAT up and good by Rosas.
They had 89 overall, which is retarded.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a
somehow
touchback.
strong arm is still like the highest one.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the
Was he in 90
how they were
overall?
going to get that done. This is where scripting
Is he in
comes into
90
play a
yet?
lot of
How
the
many
time.
plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to
So
16.
what was
I
his
think in
second
the second half,
ability?
you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
2nd and 5. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's free going down the
Bro,
left side.
how are
It's
you
a
letting him
full place.
behind
That
you, yo?
way
He's just
in.
doing a
Touchdown,
street
New
route.
York.
He's getting right behind
A
you
big
every
play
time. I
there.
gotta switch
His
them.
5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are once again going to retake the lead.
I mean, why did he just
Now
get
he's
open?
back out there to boom this one away. Maybe with
Street
some
routes is the
frustration after the
last.
PAT
Street routes is
miss.
arguably the hardest route to get open
This is
on.
taken at his 4. And an alley to run. And terrific field position here as they finally get him just shy of the midfield stripe.
That
That's
strong
definitely
return
gonna
is
get
setting
him
them up
already.
nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Now Joe Mixon, and he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Again, it's Mixon. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
That's a great.
Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage and anybody from running down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good,
Yeah.
backside guys,
Nah.
that's what you're supposed to do?
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon.
That
And he was able to
animation
shed the
is so
tackle, but the
slow.
reserves come in for the stop.
You tell,
It'll be a
I
pickup of
was
a couple
on the
and
yellow
leaves him
line
with a
and
3rd
it
and
pushed
3.
me backwards.
They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
You
For a third
picked.
time tonight, he's
Come
intercepted.
on! I mean, no way,
Just a
yo.
read. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football
Yo.
back.
No way they let you turn
The
around.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that.
They
But
let
the
you-
rushing game almost
They
non-existent.
let you turn around
with the lead
after you ran
and trying
straight
to finish
at
this
me
game
and picked
off,
that.
they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Sheds off the tackle. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw
shift my line to that side.
Chance, not blitzing,
he still
in a
lets you
situation
get
where they
around
absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Back to throw. Eason, and that is incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw forward.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Credit the sack to Von Miller.
Nigga, I was throwing it to Jerry
need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. 2nd and long. He finds his running back, Mixon. It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Travis Kelsey, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Rosas good with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
That was not fake.
Nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Yo, stop playing with Tua.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin.
I was rolling, I was moving to the left.
After punting last time, see if they can get something going on this drive.
Oh my! Yes!
You've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now, but they have to do it.
Yeah, I'm ready to run man. I can't even run man, bro.
A big pickup of 38. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10, just outside the 30.
Look at
and
this.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. 1st down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. On 1st down, right back to Lindsey. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. It's a 7-yard
Your
carry to set them
opponent
up with a
is
2nd and 3.
issues.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
They'll look to throw. The quick slant caught. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown.
Let's go!
A crusher there as it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. So from one end zone all the way to the other.
Was X a receiver?
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the pick-6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick-6. We'll see how they
Aaron
attack
Donald
this
got
one.
no sacks.
And I think
He's
all
got
you
all
say to
these
your guy
tackles.
is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem.
Yeah.
They just want to make sure they get things set.
Yeah.
It's caught at the 10. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Ready. X3. 218. Chop.
They'll run with Lindsey. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. 2nd and 2. Looking
Who is that?
incomplete.
Arnett?
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. But now it's 3rd and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Lindsey. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. The Giants
That's the Aaron Donald I know.
and final
Getting in the back for
timeout
every play.
as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. On 4th down, Eason.
Out of
And it's
bounds.
caught. He's got it for a late touchdown, but probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Watch the twist.
Hey, exit. Check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. I'm off. Go.
Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation.
Well, I don't think it takes much to crawl into their mind, right? Why they went for 2 there, even though they were unsuccessful. With this type of a lead, what they're worried about, right, and less than 10 seconds on the clock, what they're worried about is just giving up the touchdown.
Yeah, on the kickoff return.
Yeah, so you go for it here to try and ensure yourself. Now, they got to make sure they cover it, otherwise they could actually lose.
Number 53. Mike 53.
The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took